Beginning the end of this month, you will pay more to the National Social Security Fund thanks to an enhanced scheme by the government. But tax experts say, though noble, the move could turn out to be a conduit for the misuse of pensioners' money.
Beginning the end of this month, working Kenyans will have to contend with an increase in the monthly deductions for the National Social Security Fund, NSSF. All this, the state says, is an effort to help you to live a somewhat comfortable life after attaining the retirement age. The mandatory retirement age in Kenya was raised from 55 to 60 in 2009. The early retirement age, however, remains 55 years.
This is not a tax. This is designed for your retirement. However, when we're in a position where the cost of living is as high as it is, this additional 880 could have a significant impact on some people.
To achieve this, the government has ranked working Kenyans into two tiers, minimum wage T1 and upper limit T2. Those earning below 6,000 shillings per month will fall under the minimum wage T1, which means they will now contribute 360 shillings monthly. And those earning anything above 18,000 shillings will now part with 720 shillings per month, with the employer contributing a similar amount.
We have to have certainty in our tax policy. We have to have certainty in our expenditure policy so that we know where we're going to the next step. If we think too short term, which I'm concerned that we are doing today, then we're likely to see that growth that we want from the small and medium-sized enterprises will not actually come.
Tax and pension experts laud the government on its attempts to develop a sound pension scheme, but they are quick to point that this should be implemented gradually.
It makes to me a lot of sense to have a good social security scheme, because as people get older, you've got to take, you can't leave the burden to the government in the long run, because as it is, we're complaining government expenditure is too high. If you now start saying we've got to fund a whole load of pensioners out of government funds, then clearly the books are not going to balance.
Experts are warning that the increased taxation by both the central and county governments and now the latest deductions on the NSSF are working against those wishing to start and maintain small businesses, the drivers of the economy. It remains to be seen how the government will bridge the gap between the growth of the economy and the perception of a tough business environment. James Smart, KTN.